Hello, hello, hi. Welcome back. Saturday, June 27th, numerology number 7. And we are using the cassette cards from that I mentioned yesterday. Am I leaving a stream to start up again? Yeah. Again, playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. This time we unlocked Moppu, Moppu, the gamer bear, the white or the Arctic gamer bear. Showing him around the island. New character. Let me see. Let's get YouTube chat going. There I am. Hopefully Streamlabs doesn't mess up this time like it did yesterday. Hard to see, but I'm more on theme with the cards today. Hey Brady. Welcome in, welcome back. Glad to see you at the beginning, not the end. How's the whole move thing going for you? Hi Zeus. Zeus, you want to say hi? Okay. Nope. Something in my mouth. Jom. Hey Jess. Welcome in. Welcome. We're using the cassette cards today along with the everyday millennial lottery. Oracle. Goes with the cassette theme. I was on yesterday. Yesterday we used the Fredericks and May card. It's like a color spectrum card cards along with the Prism Oracle. Chris's feelings towards you today. All right. And tonight's numerology number is 7. No worries. These are plastic cards too. I've been watching Elk Hawk. Hey, Lucky Chloe. Welcome in over on YouTube. We have the 5 of hearts, 5 of clubs, ace of spades. I should zoom this in a little bit. There you go. Not make them so. There you go. Hi, Barbara Roberts. Welcome in. Ooh. All your stories. Hello, everybody. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. On Twitch, you'll see me horizontally. On YouTube, you get me vertically. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why it goes well with the everyday millennial Oracle cards too. Hi, Miss Nika, over on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you. Hi, Zeus. No, okay. Here's one. Here you go. Sorry. This is like, where's my treat? Anyway, so, okay, 5 of hearts, just like the 5 of cubs. Jeez, I can't speak today. Just like the 5 of cups in tarot, this is about nostalgia and about emotional shift and like longing. Because they're French suited cards, poker cards, they're a little bit of both, when it comes to reading these. So it just depends on the flow of the story of what they're saying. The Five of Clubs, like the Five of Wands, this is about competition and some mixed signals and like some minor conflicts. And then the Ace of Spades, like the Ace of Swords, clarity, some breakthroughs here. But the Five of Cups, here, can we say I get cups? Five of Hearts. Chris feels a little nostalgic. He is stuck on his feelings about you today. But the Five of Clubs, some inner conflict or some mixed signals that he's getting. It's feeling a little competitive. Ace of Spades, like there's some sudden movement or some clarity coming, some real truth there that's going to cut through all this noise. But whatever Chris is feeling towards you right now, just give him some space. Don't stress over any kind of mixed signals you're putting out, especially from your stories. Seems like clear answers or an honest conversation is going to be coming your way. So just keep it cool. Just kind of let the truth come out naturally, whatever it is that he's confused about. Brady, you're next. Reset the deck. And again, tonight's numerology number is 7, so I'll be shuffling these 7 times after I reset these. Money reading, absolutely. Competitive, like if you're seeing some things in your story that might make him jealous, might make him competitive, things like that. No worries. All right. Brady with a money reading. You're welcome, Jess. All right, Brady, you've got longing for that job, longing for money. See, there's a competitive thing then. You're welcome, Jess. Yeah, we got the King of Spades with the Two of Clubs and why not Ace of Diamonds. There you go. Swords, Pentacles, Wands, if you're looking at it in the lens of tarot. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I got it. So longing, it's, yearning. It's also like impatience. It's also wishful thinking, that longing kind of emotion. Five of Spades, like the Five of Swords, it's like loss or some setbacks, you're going to be moving past some obstacles. The Ace of Diamonds, this is the new financial opportunity. This is a good news. This is a good card for this question. And then the Two of Clubs, it's some cooperation, partnerships, and balances. But longing, you are feeling that deeply impatient. You're ready for change right now. Five of Spades, it's saying these are the recent setbacks that you've had, the frustration in that job hunt and everything. Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds, there's some sort of financial opportunity headed your way. At least a job offer somewhere, it's headed your way. And then you have the Two of Clubs. That breakthrough is going to come through some helpful partnerships. Again, networking, someone else, like we said a couple of weeks ago. These are the partnerships. These that keep pointing you to people that you need other people to help you along. But yeah, keep your head up. Seems the dry spell is going to be ending soon for you, Brady. Again, reach out to your friends, families, or some old connections today. Those collaborations are going to be the trick for that new job. Yeah, just stay open to those new offers. Ooh. Don't let those setbacks from the past deflate your search. Reset these. Miss Nika is next. These cards can get a little squirrely. I hate getting nice and dressed up and going to these interviews and then waste my time telling me they aren't hiring. Most of the time I've seen, on TikTok at least, it just seems like companies are trying to get like data from people, not actually hiring, and then selling off the data to other people. So why hasn't KG texted back today? Okay. Okay. That's well. Let's see what these say. 9 of hearts, 6 of clubs, 6 of spades. It is, yeah. Wow, yeah, very unprofessional. Sorry about that. Miss Nika, okay. 9 of hearts, it's like contentment or like self-focus, like satisfaction card here. The 6 of clubs, it's about moving forward or progress, busy schedules here. And then 6 of spades is like transitions and moving on again. So you have moving forward and moving on. Also mental distance, but the 9 of hearts seems like he's wrapped up in their own world right now. Probably enjoying some personal time right now. The 6 of clubs, like they're moving forward with their own busy schedule, their daily tasks. And then you have the 6 of spades. Like they're just transitioning through all that busyness right now, distracting all the distractions of today, but just keeping their attention somewhere else. But yeah, just don't try to take this silence from him right now, personally, or overthink it too much. It's preoccupied. It's him preoccupied. Seems like with his own life right now. So just he'll reach out, once things settle down for them. Oh, this is for Miss Nika. Brady. Yeah. Yeah. I was telling Miss Nika, so don't take KG's silence as anything personal. He's just kind of busy with his stuff right now. Preoccupied. Things. All the emails or anything that he didn't have time for during the week, put off to the weekend. Reset. Since these are still your cards, right? Yes. This one's for Brady. All right. Now we'll go to a love reading. And tonight's numerology number is 7. That's why I'm shuffling these 7 times. Yes, love reading for Brady. You got make some noise. Nine of diamonds, 7 diamonds, 10 diamonds, shining bright like a diamond. All the diamonds. Usually we see, yeah, usually we see hearts with like love center stuff. The diamonds. Okay, so, make some noise. This is about expression or like speaking up. It's like celebration stuff here. The 9 of diamonds, it's like luxury, some self-reliance. 7 of diamonds, it's patience or like the rewards will pay off. And then the 10 of diamonds, this is the long-term security. This is legacy. This is like the ultimate stability here. But make some noise. It's like, it's like time to express your feelings out loud. Kind of celebrate where you are in life. If what you can. This diamonds, the 9 and 7 of diamonds here. Like you put in a lot of work into building this independence, trying to secure a foundation. You're assessing how that fits with your love life. It's these 2 cards. And then the 10 of diamonds, like this patient approach that you're having, it's leading you into a more secure connection, eventually long-lasting stability. But yeah, speak like your truth. Don't be afraid to like voice your desires in love today. You're building a foundation on your own, which is just make sure how would I say it? Just make sure who you let into your world is going to match your level of security that you're trying to build. So don't try to attract moochers because you can't give right now. There's not a lot of that stuff you can give, but somebody who can match you, just trust, your patience is going to pay off eventually. So if you're needing voice what you want in your love life out loud. Jeez. Again, these things are squirrely. Miss Nika, you are next. 1 second. Say things like, I want someone who can support me, not financially, support me as has my back, things like that. Send it out to the universe. But say it out loud. Without saying, say it with your full chest. Manifest that stuff. Miss Nika, you are next. Reset this one while we wait for Miss Nika's question. Oh yeah, I have. Let me put it on this one. I was working on my next month's graphics. I got this one that I'm gonna put in. It's my little menu of things that people, yeah, things that if you want to ask, if you're unsure what to ask. This. My little menu of things to ask. So if you want a daily horoscope, a weekly, monthly, or yearly horoscope, I can do those. Do general love and career readings. And if you just want a yes or no kind of answer, question answered. Hello there, Loon. Welcome in. Lock that. All right. Loon, you are next. Hey, tramps. Welcome in. Oh, Miss Nika. Yeah, we were waiting for your question. I thought you left. Loon, you want a love reading? Miss Nika, what was that question again? I'm sorry. Okay. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, just so you guys know. Miss Nika was actually, they can go after, then I can go after Champ. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So Love Loon wants a love reading. I am using the Everyday Millennial Oracle. Here. I do my shuffles through numerology. Today's numerology number 7, so I'm shuffling these 7 times for you guys. All right, Loon, you got patience. Patience, you have the 2 of hearts, 5 of clubs, the Joker. I'm also not the quickest reader, so it just takes me a second to kind of like thread all this. And for those that are new here, I'm reading poker cards basically. So hearts are cups, clubs are wands, and Joker, it's like the Fool card in tarot. It's but patience, it's waiting. This is timing. This is like breathing room. The two of hearts, much like the two of cups, and again, the tarot equivalents are both upright and reverse when it comes to these. It just kind of depends on the flow, I guess. But two of hearts is connection. This is partnership. It's like mutual feelings. The five of clubs, like the five of wands, some minor conflicts, again, some mixed signals, and those competition card again showing up tonight. And then this Joker, this is this wild card, this unpredictable twist, the potential, unlimited potential, like the Fool card. But with patience here, timing seems to be about everything right now. You know, you're gonna need to let things unfold naturally. Um, while the two of hearts, it's a very good connection between you and somebody else. The five of clubs, there's some mixed signals right now, or some petty misunderstandings causing a bit of a friction in your love life. Seems like it's showing up. But the Joker here is just kind of stepping in. A very unexpected twist is coming. It's going to shake up this dynamic that you're having with this love thing in a really good, surprising way. But just take a deep breath. Just don't try to force any outcomes in love, at least today. Let any of those minor bumps on the road, water off a duck's back. Seems like the energy is a little too unpredictable right now, but the right connection will just fall into place when the time seems right. Welcome, Moon. I'm only on my week. I do this on my weekends, Fridays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. I have a night shift job, blue collar. Absolutely, Jess. Yeah, just type in exclamation join and get on the list. All right, Tramps is next over on YouTube. And your question is, okay, there it is. Will my stalker Sonia finally leave me alone? I emailed her work after she harassed me last night. Oh, or last weekend. Did I reset this or not? I forgot. Mine went somewhere else. I like to reset the deck after each reading. These are plastic, so they're very squirrely. Okay. See if your stalker's going to leave you alone. Zoom a little bit. Sit over. Like that one. Okay. 8 of diamonds. King of hearts. 3 of hearts. People. Take some. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking out loud, but will my stalker Sonia finally leave me alone? I have an aunt named Sonia. They're always, every Sonia that I've ever met is kind of annoying, very intense when it comes to that stuff. And for those of you who don't know, I am a Virgo, and the 8 of diamonds is the Virgo card because it's about hard work, focus. This is also about a changing of patterns here. For yours, though, the King of Hearts, like the King of Cups, some emotional control, but it's also like maturity and like boundaries. The Three of Hearts, this is community. This is your support system, or like emotional relief here. She's a beast. She fixates on me and hasn't left me alone. Yeah, infatuation turns into obsession, because you can go, because it's not hate, it's like intense love. When it goes into like obsession and infatuation, and then stalker, it goes one way or the other. But the Eight of Diamonds, that effort, a lot of effort in this shift. Whatever you did has shifted the habits here. It's changing the situation. The email that you sent. Oh no, I know. But it's not that kind of love. It goes up to obsession, and it's weird. It's not black and white. You know what I mean? You don't see any of the cards? These? Oh, yeesh. Your conduct for her misery. Yeah. But yeah, this Eight of Diamonds, this is what you did, the emails, the putting in the work to change the situation. The King of Hearts, like keeping calm right now, emotionally calm, emotionally mature, having a firm stance is going to kind of give you back your, power in the situation. Oh, you can see them now. Okay, good. And then you have the Three of Hearts. Like lean into your friends and your family, your support system, those managers that have your back, these authorities. If you feel unsafe, your peace of mind is gonna, and your safety comes first with this. But yeah, keep your distance. Just remain completely firm on your boundaries without kind of letting emotions pull you into the drama, which seems like she wants to cause. They don't have to hurt you physically, but they can hurt you emotionally to the point that you like lose your job, which is what some people like to do. They can't physically hurt you, they'll mentally hurt you to ruin you that way. But yeah, the King of Hearts is just there to tell you to make sure that you don't go off the deep end, I guess. She's always starts something. Yeah, and like I said, I was last week, document it. Make sure everything's documented. Leave a paper trail. Show that she's actually been harassing you. Because if you just say so, they're like, well, she said you weren't, But if you have a paper trail, then, you have something to... It's that Eight of Diamonds. Make sure you have that paper trail. All right, Dex, you are next. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Dex and then Miss Nika. But Miss Nika, you can ask your question too. So it's Dex, Miss Nika, and then Jess, and then Tramps again. She has no self-control. She's very bright at pulling off such a game. She's out. Yeah. Let me reset this one for Dex. Reset. Love reading for Dex. You have escape. All right, with escape, you have Ace of Clubs. 4 of clubs, 6 of spades. Yeah, these are clear plastic cards that have printed on it, so it's seeing, looking at it through the monitor. Probably easier to read without the thing light, big light on it. But yeah, escape. This is avoidance. This is taking a break. It's also about fantasy, you know, escaping into your head. Ace of clubs, though, it's new beginnings. This is a spark. This is a motivation. The 4 of clubs, some stability. This is celebration. This is like a safe harbor. Kind of like what they're doing. And then the 6 of clubs, excuse me, spades, transitions, moving on, or like a mental distance. Again, mental escapes. But the escape card, like you're trying, well, it seems like you're trying to like run away from reality, or at least hide out like in a fantasy world when it comes to love. Ace of clubs and the 4 of clubs, it's like there's a spark here, some potential to kind of build something stable and happy, supportive relationship. And then the 6 of spades, like you need to leave some past mental baggage behind, you know, to get there. Seems like you're transitioning into a better emotional space, but you're kind of stopping to avoid any kind of real world to make it happen. But yeah, kind of stop hiding out or letting, you know, past relationships, ghosts, you know, keep you from like just enjoying right now. There's some really good opportunities for like solid, stable connections right now in front of you if you're willing to face it, you know, to come out of the fort, little blanket here. Just leave any old drama behind and just step forward with an open heart. Dex. You're welcome. All right, Miss Nika, you are next. Reset this one. Oh, forgot to reset the YouTube one. Hold on. I have Lumia stream going. Okay. Now Lumia streams on on YouTube. Yeah, Miss Nika, you are next. Did KG spend some time with one of his today? I do. I could do daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. Just remember to tell me your your sign. All right. Did KG spend some time with one of his today? One of his exes? Exes. Okay. All right. Queen of diamonds. So it's diamonds again. 7 of hearts. Jack of spades. Why is it my thingy? Zoom it in. It's stuck on this one. Okay. It's stuck on the it's stuck on that one, I guess. Which is fine. It's the more zoomed out one anyway. Okay, making sure that my everything's still working. Okay. Oh, so the diamonds, the Queen of Diamonds. This is like resourcefulness. This is like independence. The Seven of Hearts, choices, illusions, daydreaming, like the Seven of Cups. Jack of Spades. Jacks are different. Jacks are a little bit of pages and a little bit of knights. So this is like curiosity, some hidden information, or like spying there. But the Queen of Diamonds, someone's kind of focused heavily on their, their practical business, their day-to-day, their independence right now. But the Seven of Hearts, there's a lot of mixed like options or confusions, illusions surrounding all of this. It's kind of hard to see the reality right now of that. And the Jack of Spades is just there to say that there's definitely some sneaking going around, some curiosity, or at least some unsaid information happening behind the scenes. But yeah, keep your guard up, I guess. When it comes to all of that, it's the full truth isn't out in the open, I guess, with everything going on. Just focus on trying to keep a peace of mind over all of this, so you don't go crazy, over trying to figure out KG's moves. It'll reveal themselves naturally without chasing them down eventually. But yeah, he is not mentioning something, obviously, but with the other one that we had, the other reading, something in his own business that he's trying not to say. But yeah, don't force it. It'll come out eventually. Jess, Tramps, Dex, and then Brady again. But there, Tramps, or excuse me, Jess. No worries. Jess, you are next. I'm not sure if Jess is in a commercial break or not, but I do have this little menu. I'm going to show you what I do. Oops, not that one. No, that's why. Because I locked it. Jess, you there? Jess RC24. Using your full legal name now. You there, Jess? Jess going once. Jess going twice. All right. Sorry, Jess. Moving on over to Tramps on YouTube. All right. Mark's current feelings towards you. 9 of spades. 7 of clubs. King of diamonds. Why? Mark's current feelings. He's been ignoring. Well, the 9 of spades, much like the 9 of swords, is like anxiety. This is overthinking or like a heavy worry. The 7 of clubs, like the 7 of wands, some defensiveness, some resistance there. But the king of diamonds, this is like a focus on security or like stubbornness, very practical matters there. But it seems like Mark's trapped in his own head, maybe dealing with some inner anxiety or like overthinking. And then kind of feeling a little defensive here with the 7 of clubs. It's kind of why he's kind of putting up some walls, or at least ignoring you instead of facing a situation. Then you got the king of diamonds. Okay, seems like he's shutting down his emotions to just focus on some practical business right now, or stability. But yeah, just give him some peace, some space, some space. I'm going to say peace and then space anyway, space. But yeah, give him some space. Right now, it seems like forcing any kind of conversations is going to make him pull away even further. So just let him sort out his stress and anxiety without chasing it right now. Yeah, he'll calm down eventually, and then he'll reach out. Reset. Next. You are next. Hold on, getting a message from my husband. He's checking, make sure that my lights are working again. Monthly horoscope reading. You're a Libra. Absolutely. Sorry, okay, just... This is why I want you to ask your questions, so if in case I missed you, I'll be able to answer it still. But yeah. Monthly reading for decks. All right. You have nobody needs to know. Sneaky sneakies. We have 4 of hearts, 9 of hearts, 9 of clubs. With the hearts and the 9s. Monthly horoscope for a Libra. My mom's a Libra. Nobody needs to know. That's, privacy. It's secrets. Keeping low key here with this nobody needs to know card. Oracle. The 4 of hearts. This is some reevaluation. This is some stagnation. I swear I don't have a speech impediment, but my mouth does it sometimes. This is also about like checking in with yourself. The Nine of Hearts, some emotional wishes, some satisfaction, but some contentment there. And then the Nine of Clubs, some resilience. This is stamina. This is like almost there card there, but nobody needs to know. Seems like this. I was channeling July more because we're almost at the end of the month. So this is like more towards July into July. It's about keeping your plans close to your chest, enjoying some privacy. The Four of Hearts, like you might start feeling a little bored or a little disconnected. The Nine of Hearts, like taking this kind of quiet time is going to bring you a little more personal satisfaction, kind of fulfilling your emotional wishes. Then you have the Nine of Clubs there to remind you, like to keep your guard up, stay strong, protect your peace right now is going to help you reach this kind of finish line. But yeah, you don't got to tell everybody everything you're going to do, everything. Sorry, my Mexican's coming out. You don't need to tell everybody everything about your life. Feel free to kind of move in silence this month. Take some time to rest, recharge, kind of figure out what, makes you happy without a lot of the outside noise, but keep pushing forward because, you're hitting close to that goal of that. Sometimes a nice quiet day at the beach is good. Oops. Yeah, if you're not near water, a nice hike. You're welcome, ducks. Reset. Right, Brady, you're next. Why is this person not my friend anymore? He's excluding me and I hate it. Okay. Bigger question here. Reset this first. What's going on with your friend? Why doesn't... I used to hang out with a group of 13 people from like all over different towns. We were in this program where we were able to hang out with each other after school. Yeah, there's a group of 13 friends of ours. I only talk to one of them now, because you kind of get pushed apart with life, things like that. But you got Dream Big. Like the MASH. Anybody ever played MASH in school? It's working again. There you go. Remember MASH? Some popped out, so I'll count that one. Six of diamonds. 4 of diamonds. Joker. More diamonds for you there. Always the unpredictable Joker there. It's like a little wrench in the universal cog. But yeah, dream big is, expansions. These are like high expectations. This is like a shift in your focus. Six of diamonds. Those are like this. It's like the Six of Pentacles. It's like shared resources, generosity, but it's like balance, either one way or the other, or things like that. Four of diamonds, control. This is possessiveness. This is also like stability here, and then again, wild card, unpredictable, unique path thing with the Joker. But dream big. Seems like your friends focused on their own future goals, their aspirations, their personal expansion right now. The Six of Diamonds with the Four of Diamonds, like they're trying to balance their resources, or at least tightening up, their personal circle, just to maintain their own stability. So they might act a bit possessive of their like time. But then the Joker, it's like, it's not anything malicious. Seems like their life's just kind of taken some sort of unexpected, unpredictable turn. It's just pulling them away. Yeah, but don't take this distance to heart. I guess their focus just seems on their own hustle, with some unpredictable changes right now. But yeah, let's try to keep holding some space, I guess, for your own goals, instead of worrying where you stand with them. It seems like you need to give them a little room to breathe. But yeah, sometimes friendships just find a natural rhythm one way or the other. A lot of personalities changed after high school too. When we graduated, especially when we graduated, some went to the military that didn't think we're going to go to the military. Some became super racists. Some became drug addicts. Yeah, people's perception of their friends is one thing and reality is a different one. At least to me, I was a very naive person when I was younger. The cheerleader ended up being a freaking neurosurgeon. We all thought was dumb because she played dumb in our friendship group. She was just like a ditzy. She was very much like Elle Woods. You think she was ditzy, but she was actually very smart. We were like, whoa. Anyway, all right, tramps, you are next. Yep, and some die young. Oh, the drug addict, I haven't really heard from him afterwards. He was a jock too. He was like the captain of the football team, and then he got hurt and those opioids got him. Oh, you're right. Am I getting closer to hearing my client? Blowing up my phone here. Oh, it's a work thing. Okay. Tramps. Getting closer to hearing from your Miami client. The only place in Florida I've ever wanted to go to was Key West. Not any of the other places. Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. 10 of diamonds. It's a good start. Jack of diamonds. Queen of hearts. Well, that 10 of diamonds is the success. This is the long-term payoff. So this is like the eventual reward. St. Augustine is the oldest city in the U.S. I'd go there. I would personally, being one of the old cities, there's a lot of history behind that, a lot of emotion. I'd probably get too overwhelmed with all of that. But um but Jack of Diamonds, this is a good news card. This is some fresh messages. This is like financial updates card kind of here. And then the Queen of Hearts, this is kindness. This is some very supportive energy. But in short, yes. To answer your question, in short, yes. But the Ten of Diamonds, that's like some successful and like secure contact or connection is building your future right now. And the Jack of Diamonds, that fresh message, or very positive financial news is kind of making your way to you. And then you got the Queen of Hearts. They're going to approach you with a very supportive, very kind, very like aligned energy there when they do reach out. But yeah, they're close. So just make sure your professional space is tidy, your mind is ready, to receive them when they do. But yeah, just trust this intuition and kind of keep that energy welcoming. Seems like a connection is going to bring some really good stability. Yeah. Look out for the messages in your inbox soon. Like when I used to live in California and we had to go to those, whoever, well, I'm assuming everybody, since I've seen a lot of people talk about it. You're from California when you ask which one was your mission. And I'm not talking about like Mormon missions, but like Catholic missions. Which one did you get for your school project? Because everybody that I knew had to make some sort of diorama of the missions. And my mission was San Juan Bautista. Yay, yeah. Jess, exactly. We had the same mission. And we actually went there on a field trip for school, and I felt so weird there. It felt so uncomfortable, and I remember how old I was when I did it, but yeah, I actually went to it last March. Yeah, I just felt like the history there just made me with all that. And they didn't tell us the actual history in school. They're like, oh yeah, they came here and helped the land out. I'm like, yeah, by slaughtering most of the natives. But I didn't know what that, around 9, so like 5th grade, 6th grade. We went on that field trip and just felt so uncomfortable there. I'm like, ugh. Because a lot of dark stuff went down, a lot of deaths. Convert or die is what they pretty much said to them. I just happened to run into it on the way to Santa Cruz. That's why. What was your question there, Jess, for the reading? Now they have freaking already pre-built missions. You don't have to actually cut the styrofoam out anymore and like model everything. You just have to glue it together. How's Chris viewing me right now? Okay. Hey, Phantom, welcome in. Not too bad. How's your day? Chris, we have the Jack of Hearts, Ace of Diamonds, King of Diamonds. It's King of Diamonds. Diamonds keep on popping up all night long tonight. But the Jack of Diamonds is affection. It's those romantic thoughts, some emotional messages there. The Ace of Diamonds, some new perspective. This is like a fresh start. King of Diamonds, it's a very high value and stability there. But again, Chris seems to be viewing you with a lot of warmth or affection, or at least some sweet thoughts right now. The Ace of Diamonds, some fresh, exciting, very valuable presence in his life. And then you got, I'll keep it. I'm trying to keep the gaming monitor on, but I think it's contrast wise is better this way. Yeah, the King of Diamonds. It's like he sees you as someone who's secure, reliable, a very high value person. Yeah. He sees you in a very fantastic light, a very respectful light. You just keep holding on to that high standard, that you have, that you let out, and just your natural confidence keeps shining. Seems like it's a lot of good vibes sending your way. You're welcome, Jess. Phantom. Anything good headed your way? Absolutely. Reset these. Did I reset these yet? I did. Okay. And tonight's numerology number 7. Me too. Costco right now has a retro style boombox that has a CD player and a cassette player in them for like $150, but I mean, why not? Live in the moment. Oh, speaking of, there is a meteor shower peaking tonight. That reminded me. I remember staying by the radio, waiting for the song to come by, and then hit play and record at the same time. How I learned E6 inside out lyrics. I did not know what rendezvous meant when I was younger, but I was like, what the heck is rendezvous? 10 of spades, 9 of spades, and 6 of spades. Anything good headed my way soon. I like this live in the moment card. I think you're the first one that got all spades in the readings too. But live in the moment, it's like present tense. This is release. This is breathing room, like they're much like outside. 10 of spades, though, these are all like swords. So 10 of spades is like hitting rock bottom. This is about ending. This is also about like a clean slate. So it's not all bad all the time. The 9 of spades, this is anxiety. This is the overthinking, some stress there, which is kind of tying into this live in the moment there. But the 6 of spades is transition and moving forward. This is the mental relief thing. But with live in the moment, it seems like you need to stop worrying, about the future and just kind of anchor yourself right now. The 10 of spades and the 9 of spades, like, it seems like you've been dealing with some mountains of stress, anxiety, these heavy endings right now. But yeah, the 6 of spades is a good one. You're actively sailing away from all of this right now. Seems like the worst of it is going to be behind you soon. So, and you're like in transition to a much more calmer mental space. But yeah, just take a massive deep breath, because it seems like the cycle is finishing. So, Don't let all those old worries kind of loop in your head. The 9 of spades there. Just kind of focus on taking things like 1 hour at a time today, you know, or the better days, the smoother sails are coming for you. Especially if you can drive up on a, like this one. It's a good one. If you're near water right now, and if you're like, at least up in the Northwest, there's places beaches that you can actually drive on and park your car. Somebody has like a truck like this, just put out some blankets and just sit out in the sun in the night, watch the stars shine, shooting stars. It'd be a really good time to do that. Thank you. You're welcome. There's an app called Dark Skies. It'll tell you where the least light pollution is in your area. It's a good little map. So you can better see the shooting stars. Speaking of which, I think there's a drive-in theater not too far from where I live. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, there's 2 of them here that I can think of. One's pretty close. The other one's close-ish. I camp out and watch a few old films play. Yeah, why not? Get some popcorn. Grab a hot dog. Bet. I got my retro-looking vinyl player shirt on to go with the cards, the cassettes. We are thinking about getting a record player, getting some vinyl, some what do they call them? Not hard media, physical media. Getting actual physical media, because everything we have is like downloads and stuff like that. And once the Wi-Fi or the power goes out, then you're like. But if you have like a boombox with a battery backup, although now that I'm thinking about it, that Costco one, I wonder if it has like D battery ones or if it's like a rechargeable battery one, because it'll be nice to have. Yeah. I liked it when it first came out, because then you don't have all your CDs in one of those like cases. My husband's CD case full of CDs got stolen once, and he's like, dang it, there's like, I don't know how many, he had like 40 of them in there. But then the insurance paid back the cost of the CDs. But then once we had digital stuff, when Apple stuff came around, we've been together since 2005. So it's like when the digital stuff came around, it's like, oh, we'll just get it all digitally. I bought a cassette deck holder for my cards. So I have got it on Amazon, but it seems like the only place you can get really cheap stuff. I don't know if I showed you guys that. If I showed it to you guys. But yeah, these are our cassette holders, but they fit these decks. It's reversible too, because they have the backside. But only if they're the French suited, you know, the poker cards. Those will fit in there, not tarot cards, because they're too many. And there's some cards I can't put in there, like this one comes in this plastic case, so I can't put that in there. It's too thick. I have these waterproof ones that come in. They're also plastic and see-through. Then I got the Mario ones. It actually comes in a Nintendo thing. They're too thick for them, so I can't put those in there. Some other ones too, like this one. Cards squared, which I thought was going to be square cards. They aren't, even though it's just squared on the side. But the box is too thick to put in there, so it's sitting on the shelf. I think the nicest case is this one. It's magnetic. Cyclopeans. It's the first deck that I used this month. The hourglass shaped one. That's a neat box too, but and it fits in the thing. Actually pretty cool. It's open it like this. The bottom part pops out. And it's the cards. And these are pretty cool. They're still on my YouTube. If you guys go on my YouTube channel, all of my previous lives are saved from like the last year. Unlike Twitch, which holds them for like a week and then deletes them. They're on YouTube permanently. So if you ever want to see those, this is from the July. Sorry, excuse me, the June 5th reading or broadcast, I guess. Stay. Yeah, they're a little bit of tarot. I still have the new. There's still a lot of French suited decks that I haven't used that I'm going to be using, but this is the biggest tarot deck that I have. It's 111 cards. It's the 4 suits, and then it has 3 new suits, and this one's called the Botanica. Too many cards, but it's going to be interesting. The cards are like, this is the 5 of seeds. This is the 6 of seeds. The 3 different suits are seeds, nectar, and pollinators. Those are the 3 extra suits. They don't have kings, queens, or they don't have pages, knights, queens, and kings. This is like the 9 of nectar. Yeah, there are different ones. Seven of Cups. Is this one? Oh, and I don't think they have they have major arcana, but they're symboled differently. Like, this is the Sun card. Sunflower. It's a really pretty deck. Very expensive deck too. I was like, ooh, when I saw it online, and then my husband, like, a few weeks later, is like, I got it for you. I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. Very eager to use that one, but it's gonna be a big learning curve with that one. Sure I didn't drop any other ones. New. Weird. Oh, yeah, I did. They're on the table. You just blended with the with my mat. So it's the 7 of seeds. They don't have jacks, but they do have the 11 of seeds. Might do a flip through, because I on my YouTube channel I have flip throughs of some of the cards, but I got over 100 decks, so it's going to be a very long. It'll be a very long thing for me to do. That too. I have the Pythia Botanica deck too. That's my flower one. I think that's the only flower one. Now, there was another one that I wanted to look at. Another flower one. I think it was just roses, different variations of roses. Oh, and my husband and I went to the Bouchart Gardens in Vancouver Island, and there's a like a whole field of roses, and they're all different ones. And I remember my mom planting roses, and her favorite one, or at least the most fragrant one that I remember, I think was the Lincoln rose, the Abraham Lincoln rose. It's like a really deep red colored rose, if I remember correctly. But I like the ones that smell a lot, not just the decorative ones, but actually the fragrant ones is what I like. Oh, speaking of tulip fields, don't take your dogs to them. It wasn't the one here in this state. It was one in, I forget which state it was, but they put some sort of pesticide in the fields for them to, get them all cleaned up. They're harmless to humans, but I think 2 or 3 dogs got sick and one died. So, plus you don't really want to take dogs into places that are easily dug up. But yeah, they found out the hard way. Oh, and then there was another one in California. There was a tulip field like that. They barely opened it this last year, either this year or last year, but the people didn't know how to act. And they went through the thing and they're like, well, we paid to get in here. That means we can pick the flowers. So they picked and trampled over a lot of the tulips, and the owners of it ended up having to close it down and be like, you guys ruined it. Like, you guys can't have nice things here. So they closed it down because they all just trampled over and they started picking the flowers, and people were like, what the But yeah, tulip fields. Speaking of tulip fields, welcome back. Bulletin board. What do I get? Ooh, a friendship bouquet. Oh yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of pesticides deep down low that we will walk right next to them and really don't see them, but dogs will be like sniffing in and doing a bunch of other stuff too, fertilizers, things like that. All right, this is the end of the paper parade. Well, we still have, if you play this game, there's still 4 days left. So they give you 2 weeks to claim, or 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They give you 4 weeks to claim everything. And we got hats, vests, dresses, pants, skirt, top hat that were pleated. And then get this. Oh yeah, and there's also the where is it? The new thing that we're doing now, the fireworks fashion frenzy. So I got the onesie yesterday, and I got the tank top today. In 2 more days, I'll be getting the hat. I do have a hat that kind of looks like that, but it's that meshy color thing. It's in the front. Yes, do. This sunshine celebration is in 3 days. This is going to be the theme for July. Geez, so many J's. And that's done. That's done. That just finished. That's done. That's done too. So now we're on to Firework Fashion Frenzy. All right, we're gonna go to the Desert Bro because I just unlocked Moppu. He is a gamer bear that was in the snowy area. Where is it? Oh, up here. He was in a cave hibernating this whole time. Going to the dessert boat. Here he is. He has like a blanket over his head. Time for my pre-bedtime nap. That's funny because I take 2 naps a day when I'm at work. When during my work week, I take 2 naps. I take one after I come home and feed my dog and hang out for a little bit. I'll take a nap till noon. Zombie around for 5 hours and take another nap before work. So I'm think I'm gonna get some merch from him if. He's a little gamer bear too. It's funny. I'm gonna look into see if there's any. Oh, because I did get a Hello Kitty hat. Hold on. Let me. I was supposed to bring that over. Be right back, Brody. Brady. Okay. See? Got a Hello Kitty hat. Will my next romantic relationship be this year? Put that away. My Hello Kitty hat. Exactly. But now that I know there's a Moppu, who's a gamer bear, I wonder if I can get a hat. Maybe there's like a yellow one with blue polka dots on it. Who knows? Did I reset this one? I did. Okay. So you're looking for this year, so I'll pull 1 and 4. Your year-long or year readings take a little more. Thanks, Phantom, for stopping by. See you next month. Nothing catastrophic happens in the world. Thank you for stopping by. You have break the rules. There, Brady. Bro, yeah. Yes. Breaking the rules, breaking the rules. All right. Let's see. Ace of Hearts, good start. Joker. Two of Hearts. Four diamonds. Too bad. I might make this my. 1 second. Get a screenshot of this. If I like what the cards look like on screen, then I'll just do a screenshot to make it the thumbnail for my my thing. Will my next romantic relationship be this year? Break the rules. Joker. It's always the unpredictable here. I was debating whether to keep to face him that way or have him like that. I was laying him down, but this is fine. But yeah, breaking rules. It's rebellion. It's like shaking things up. This is like that unexpected choices, which goes with the Joker card here. The wild card, the surprise, there's endless possibilities with that one. But the Ace of Diamonds, this is new love. This is a fresh start. The Two of Hearts, this is mutual attraction. So this is partnerships and it's a deep connection. Then the Four of Diamonds, stability, security, some solid foundations. So short answer, yes. But breaking the rules, seems like love this year, it's not going to come in the way you traditionally expect it, but the Ace and the Two of Hearts, that emotional new beginning, this very genuine connection is absolutely, yeah, on the way for you. The Four of Diamonds and the Joker, though, it seems like the relationship's going to bring some really good stability, even though it's going to start very unexpected, this wild card here. But yeah, it's very highly likely for you, according to these. Again, I don't claim to be a psychic, but according to these, you do. You're just going to have to drop your usual type, maybe, or your expectations to let it in. But just be open to people or situations, that you wouldn't normally consider right now. Yeah, you don't have to settle, but that's not saying to settle. You just have to maybe expand your type of person that you might possibly want to be with, at least today, but trust, the unexpected twists, they're just leading you to that solid partnership. So maybe expand your search parameters to maybe 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, maybe. I don't know. They got more money. Or someone who's younger with a lot of rich parents. They'll just want to take you to their cabin. Or heated rivalry, take you to the cottage. It's like the Hierophant in reverse. The non-traditional things that you like to do. A lot of people enjoying sports now, so maybe you find yourself a sports guy. Oops, I forgot to move you along on the queue. Keep an eye out. Yeah. Like yesterday, there was the Pride match. Because Seattle has Pride matches of games, Pride games. Usually it's baseball, but this year it's because of the World Cup. If you guys haven't heard, there's a World Cup going on, and they drew the countries in like randomly from, I don't know where they from a hat or whatever they pull it from, and they pulled Egypt and Iran or Iran, one of the I's, um, to play in Seattle, which happens to correspond, geez, with Pride weekend here. So the Pride match at the World Cup was between two countries that are not very friendly to us. But it just happened to coincide. Geez, that's what it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were asking people not to bring their flags, the Pride flags. You're like, you're in our country. It was interesting to see it online and with everybody else out there. I was like, I don't know who won, but I know a lot of people were wearing Pride merch there to their game. All right. Let's talk to the dog. It looks like a lab, like a fat lab. the one with the ice cream on his head. Oh, I like this. This is your dessert boat. Yes, this is one of my favorite places to nap of all. Friendship Island. You might say you show me around. It's Pom Pom Perin, so it's Pomeranian, but it doesn't really look like a Pomeranian. Pomeranians would be a little fuzzier. It looks more like a lab to me, like a fat lab. Anyway. You mentioned shakes. What flavor? Selection. We made a few new friends. It's something to celebrate. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and a chai shake. Chocolate. Vanilla. You want a strawberry. Oops. Oops. Jeez. There you go. That. And a chai. Cinnamon? That's cinna. Magma. Mystery. Oops. That would be chai, right? No, that's just ice cream. There's 3 that I need to make. What was it again? Strawberry shake. Chai shake. There is cinnamon. Okay. So I need to make, I think it's milk. Milk. Cinnamon would make, dang it. That should make chai. Oh, what? Maybe it's milk in the heat. No. I know milk and the strawberry would make the strawberry shake. No? It's a jam swirl. Strawberry ice cream. Shakes are made with, oh, the ice thingy. Okay. I get it. There we go. That makes it. Absolutely, Miss Nika. Yes. Yeah, chai shake. Go. No worries. But yeah, you can ask. Absolutely. Here for another hour and 20 minutes. Why is this laggy? Why am I lagging? My GPU is at 18. My CPU is at 30. My frames per second's at 20? Why is my frames per second 20? Okay. Okay, it's going back. Okay, it's back. What's going on with KG today? Okay. That's my last question. Okay. Ace of Hearts. 5 of Clubs. Jack of Diamonds. What is going on with KG today? It's not financial stuff again, but Ace of Hearts is some new emotions here. 5 of Clubs is like some busy energy there. The Jack of Diamonds, this is like a hustle. This is focused on like news or like some practical messages there. It just feels like he has some sort of new emotional energy, some or like a fresh perspective on some sort of personal connection today. The 5 of Clubs, some minor friction, some distractions, or at least like a small hassle. It's in his immediate environment. And then the Jack of Diamonds is like he's pouring all of his energy into like, you know, the practical messages, you know, work, financial stuff again, still. Yeah. Just give him some breathing room today, at least. He has a lot of small moving pieces going on right now to balance. He does work a lot. Yeah, his intentions are in a good place emotionally. He just seems distracted with his like daily hustle. He needs to like kind of clear his plate before he can have some sort of conversations with people again. You said he was a truck driver? Or was that somebody else? I got someone was saying they were a truck driver. Oh yeah. Have a good night too, Miss Nika. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll see you next month. Talk to Moppu. Moppu? So there's new takeout options here. I was getting tired of delivery fee from airdropped pizza. Airdropped what? Well, this is fun. I think it's time for another nap. We aren't going back to the hibernation, are you? No, not yet. I need to eat a lot more snacks before I return to hibernation. See how cute he is? Come by and hang out. Can't play. We can't play on my console, but you can bring some snacks. We have other games. I was like, did it freeze? Well, a new friend. Hope he doesn't go back to sleep. Can't let someone else be an ice cream block. Very true. What are you thinking? I was thinking about Moppu's console. Maybe we can fix it for him. I'll ask Choco Cat. Quest complete. Snow day. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can go visit him in his cave now. He's up there. Come here. Penguin. Oh, what's this? Snowdrop. This is a little cave. It's his console right there. Looks like those cartridge ones. Is this working yet? Doesn't seem to be working. I think it's still melted. There's a warp pad thing right here. It looks like a warp pad. He's up here. What's he like? He likes ice cream, strawberries, candy. Bonus. What is this? Give that to him. What's he give? Chips. 6 chips. I'm now friends with Moppu. Okay, he gives you some pillows. Level 3, we got a new quest, tinkering time, dining chairs, dining table, an avatar palette, story quest, snacks and sweets, lamps, mirrors. I'm now good friends with him. Storyline, no place like home. Gives me a rug. Then my companion snow day ability is unlocked at level 12. Storyline quest, aim for fun. Gaming bear craft plans. Or the game bear. It's like Game Boy. A game bear. That's what he was playing on. Some chairs, some vanities. Station upgrade, the vending machine gets unlocked at level 16. Gives me a soda, another avatar palette, some beds, now close friends, the ultimate nap. Gives you the 15th use of Polar Power Pals. Huh? Oh, the 15th issue. So, excuse me. And some flooring, wallpaper, and then he's my best friend at level 25. I can give him some more. Oh, again, if you have this game and you use Hello Kitty as a companion, the heart monitor thingy on the, well, you can't see on YouTube, but on Twitch, the little heart monitor thingy on top there goes up faster when you have Hello Kitty next to you. More chips. See, boop and boop. Some pillows. Hold on. Ooh, chai shake. Why is that purple? Five chips. Okay, yeah. So we gave him a strawberry shake and gave us 6 chips. Tinker time. Storyline quest. Cool. Now we can talk to him. Just thinking about really enjoying another long nap. So glad to see you. It's been fun. Like 1,000-year-old dragon in Wyvern era. I think it's about time I went back to sleep. But why? There's nothing to do here. Come visit Gemstone Mountain. Sounds nice, but I like to spend my time indoors. So maybe not right now. Tinker time. Where'd he go? I gotta talk to Pom Prin. He went to bed. Or he took a nap. Yoink. Come back. Okay. Oh, he's right here. float down the mountain. Yeah, there we are. Moppu's planning to go back to sleep. Here I thought we were becoming friends. We are becoming friends. Siren's song of good nap is hard to resist. They do both nap. Oh, and it's time to visit Choco Cat. Here we go. Should be there. Normally. This is Choco Cat's place. Where'd he go? Are they at the club? No. Under the waterfall? No. Not there. Oh, there they are. Right here. So many maps. Like go through everyone. Try to find where they're at. Oh, thank you, Rosa Sun. Hey, you're our 290th follower on Twitch. Thank you. Welcome in. Yes, we got to follow. Zeus knows the song. I give him a little treat every time we get a follow. Oh. Oh. Message, absolutely. So you want just like a general reading? Oh, you have a question. Yes. I'm also using the Everyday Millennial Oracle. I am using the cassette cards today. Why is this group or person trying to hurt me, and why? Yeah. Another person out here that was asking sort of a similar question today. I'll use an oracle card and then 3 of the other smaller of the French suited cards to kind of clarifiers. I'm here Fridays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Just FYI, and I do my shuffles through numerology. So today's numerology number is 7, so I'll be shuffling these 7 times. I just do this on my weekends for my work night shift. But what's going on here? Think twice. I feel like someone is trying to badly hurt me. Not sure if it's family or someone I don't know. The 6 of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, the 7 of Hearts. Interesting. It comes to that question. Someone I don't know or family trying to hurt me emotionally. Hopefully it's not physically. I'm assuming it's emotionally. I think it's both. But yeah, the think twice card is this caution. This is deliberation. This is like a pause before reacting card also. Six of Hearts is nostalgia and like past connections. This is like childhood and family memories. So I'm assuming it's pointing more towards family. But the Ace of Hearts is like new emotional beginnings. This is like vulnerability. These are fresh feelings, like a new person or person new. And then Seven of Hearts, like these are like these are like cups in tarot. If you were wondering, the Seven of Hearts like illusions. These are the mixed signals. These is like overthinking options here, but think twice. It's like telling you to step back. It's giving you a heads up to kind of step back and just look at the situation with a little more clear eyes before jumping into any conclusions. The Six of Hearts, it's pointing directly to like the family area or some old familiar connections. Like the root of this anxiety seems to stem from the past. But the Ace of Hearts with the Seven of Hearts, it's like a lot of what you're feeling right now seems to be fueled by like overthinking or like misinterpreting some mixed signals rather than any kind of intentional plot to kind of hurt you. But yeah, it's telling you to take a deep breath, try not to let imaginations run wild or like negative scenarios in your head go unchecked. Seems like things feel a little bit confusing or foggy right now. So just protect your emotional energy. Don't try to take every comment or action to heart right now. Also, give yourself some distance to see like the reality before reacting. Just kind of step back, think twice here, but something familiar. So it's pointing towards more of that. If there's somebody in your family saying something, snide remarks out there, anybody that can influence your day-to-day life. Again, since you're new here, I don't claim to be psychic. I'm just kind of telling you what the cards are saying. You see if my sister... Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you gotta cut family out that, isn't gonna give you anything in return anymore. I'm pretty close with my immediate family, but like my extended family, I've cut these people off since like 2020. Which is pretty easy. I'm a Virgo. I can cut people off. Jack of Spades, 10 of Clubs, 9 of Hearts. It's pointing towards your sister. But let me tell you what I'm thinking. This Jack of Spades, this is like hidden information. This is spying. This is curiosity. The 10 of Clubs is a very heavy workload, burdens and stress. And then the 9 of Hearts, this is like personal contentment. This is like emotional wish fulfilling here. This is the wish card usually in tarot, the 9 of Cups. But the Jack of Spades, It's definitely some under the radar behavior. This is gossip, somebody poking into things that aren't their business. The 10 of clubs, it's actually pointing directly to your sister. It's saying like she's the one currently carrying the mountain of stress or overwhelming or heavy burdens because of all this, which is causing her to react the way that she is, kind of misdirecting her energy. And then the 9 of hearts, that one points to your mom though. It's like she's very much more content, stable, kind of focused on emotional spaces right now, but it's the needle's going towards your sister with these 3 cards. Again, take this all with a grain of salt. It just seems like she's overwhelmed with her stress, which is directing it towards you, but keep your distance from this drama today. At least don't let their moods kind of throw you off balance. Make sure you're protecting your own space. If that makes sense. Sometimes family tends to lash out and misdirect that towards their nearest person that seems to have it better off. So they want to ruin their peace. Again, take this all with a grain of salt. And make sure that the illegal are here. All for entertainment purposes only, because I have to say that. Oh yeah, wearing a Hello Kitty hat. Hello Kitty. I can see the red, which reminds me of another hat that I have that has red underneath here. I was like, yeah. This makes so much sense. Yeah, see. But just keep your distance. Let them lash out somewhere else. My mom, I'm one of 4 with my mom, one of 10 with my dad, but lived with my mom mostly, and we lived in a very small house, and it was always brewing. Something's always brewing, and the best thing to do is just kind of step away for a second if things get too heated. But it's the Jack of Spades is very sister energy, very curious, very spying, very poking through your shit stuff. Again, thank you so much for the follow. Come here. Ah. Oh, you're gone. And if you're planning on doing anything tonight, there is a meteor shower peaking tonight. So if you can find a dark spot, look up in the skies. There's some really interesting shooting stars happening tonight. Cool. They're on their way to go fix his computer and his game console. Actually, hold on. Of course. You tap it and it falls over. Stay. That gaming console that the Moppu is having looks a lot like this one. The little console thing in to it. It still works. We have all the plugs for it, so along with all those other gaming consoles that we have for Nintendo, the GameCube, the Wii, the Wii U, or excuse me, the Wii 2, or the Wii U, the OG Nintendo, and the Super Nintendo one. We have all the cords for it. We just have to plug it in, but they work. Yoink. Pinguino. I was gonna search to see if there's any Moppu merch. Moppu. Moppu or Moppu? There's little dolls. Hey, Mark. Welcome in. There are no Moppu hats. That sucks. I wonder if it's a relatively new character. Moppu. Bienvenidos, Mark. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Tienes chisme? Inside the cave. Think. Is he still inside? Is he stuck in there? Hello Kitty was stuck inside, or stuck in underwater for like 2 days until there was an update. But now looks like Choco Cat's stuck inside the cave. Okay, now he's gone. I think I can repair his console, but I will require some supplies. Need a computer. Thanks, computer. Some glitches and mechanisms. And some rubber. Okay. There's no thing here. Make a computer. Rubber. What is we and a Super Nintendo? Mexico wasn't that cut off from electronics. Super Nintendo. Oh, I have enough to make a critter mirror. Oh, I need, well, use one mechanism. Dreamy music box. Give me a computer. Computer. These guys, super holy. There's enough mechanisms. I got a ton of rubber, I thought. Yeah, I got 427 rubber. I got 110 mechanisms. that one. Tinker time. Let's check. Oh, I just need a computer. Missing parts. But that's not it. Todo bien, y ando mejor. Mi brazo. Oh. No. No creo que me dijiste que te lastimaste el brazo. Oh. Tus cuñados. Ah, ¿cuál dibujo? ¿Cuál dibujo? Hmm. El vecino. Hmm. Oh, you need to know how to cut them off. Be like, it's not going to work. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. Oh. There's a computer. 2 sappies. Now I can make my computer. Oh wait, no, I was about to gift it to him. Bien, my hip thing is good. I'm still... There's a scar there, but it's fine. My hip... How do you say hip in Spanish? I forget some words in Spanish. But everything's fine now. Hip-wise, at least. The minor little surgery that I had on my thing, that was like a blister or whatever it was from an infected ingrown hair. But it's all better now. It's healed and everything, but I'm still wearing bigger underwear, bigger pants, and just kind of like cadera. There you go. El derecho. And I have to do this. You know how you do this to make left? If it's an L, it's left. But in Spanish, if you do this and it makes a D, it's derecho. So I'm like, derecho. El lado de derecho de mi cadera. Ya está bien. quietly together, we can get this done in no time. First, the computer. Here you go. Help with diagnostic. Let's see, this is going to require modifications. Mechanisms. I got 103 or 8. You need 3. Rubber. I got 400. Glitches. I got 638 glitches. So I had plenty. This is another game too. If you play this game, whatever you find on the ground, just pick it up. Pick up anything you see on the ground because you're going to be needing them for later for other things. And if me cicatriz, let's try to remember the word cicatriz. If that shows on my hip anyway, I don't care. I have this one on my lip now too, so it's just gonna match the one on my lip. A lot of people don't. Oh wait, what time is it? Okay, I was making sure I'm not gonna babble on. I was like, I need to move these. I had these things from last week. Oh, my finger. But yeah, tengo cicatrices en mi labio, mi boca. Zoom in. Kind of hard to tell now, but I had, it goes from up here down there. I got 3. I had 8 stitches on there, which makes it hard to talk sometimes because it feels like someone's holding my lip like this when I'm talking. So like words woo, O's, W, and words like that hard to say, which is why it sounds like I'm fumbling my words. Sometimes I just can't pronounce it. I messed up my mustache. Tengo 3 cicatrices. Little tiny ones, but thankfully my mustache blocks a lot of them, so you can't really see them. Paper caps. Oh, it's the console that I needed. What's in it? Oh, it's a little mini game. Icebreaker. Oh, it's like, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I get it. I get it. That's cool. Little tiny. A game inside a game. Man. Boop, boop. Ah. Ice hockey. I do like playing those air hockey table ones. Yeah. 2 more. There we go. Oh, it just keeps going. Okay. I thought it was gonna. Cool. Ooh, I got a gaming side table. Nice. That looked like so much fun. Can we play again? Icebreaker. What? I was having such a nice dream. My console worked again and I could play my games. Well, we got good news. You fixed your game. Definitely a genius. Sounds good. Want another round? I can keep playing now. I'm done for now. Pudding, that's what he likes. I was just missing my snacks. Chips are nice, but they aren't all the filling. Pudding, though. Pudding sounds good. I'll bring some next time we play together. The deal. Single-player games are fun, but I do enjoy games. Do enjoy a game day with friends. Can't believe you fixed it. I wonder if your friends can fix other things. You absolutely can. Tinker time. Let's see. I didn't see any hats that looked like that, but wonder if I can... Yellow... with blue dot hat. I like what's it called? Oh, there is one. Sorta. There's the very first one. It's a bucket hat, but it's the same as Moppu's. $50. Anyway, it's a yellow with blue dot hat. But yeah, it's freaking $50. No. It was on the shop app. There's a yellow hat. There's a duck hat. There's a yellow with blue polka dot scarf. Well, basically it has a scarf. A blanket, really, that he has over his head. Wait. Give him a friendship one. It'll reset his gifts for today. So I can give him some... Oh yeah, I forgot. Check his likes. If you go to the Hello Kitty Island Adventures.wiki on there, you can see everything that you need to know about the new characters. It tells you all their likes and everything. So he'll give you chips. The quests. So if you make him a game bear, which is chips frost. I don't have frost yet. Glitch and mechanism, it'll give him a Game Boy, basically. He likes those. Or I can make him slushies? Vending. Oh, it's the vending machine. Okay. But the highest value one is the Game Bear, which I have to get him to friendship level 13 to unlock that. In order to unlock the vending machine, I have to level him up to level 16. Good options if out of frost available. How do I get frost? Oh, hold on. Click on the frost. It'll tell you. Snow target. Snow target? Frost is a material that can be obtained by hitting snow targets with snow balls. To hit a snow target, the player must have Moppu as a companion after unlocking the Snow Day ability and have their snowballs equipped via the tool wheel. So the snowballs are something I don't have access to yet. Snowballs. And snowballs are a tool that can be thrown to hit snow targets. They're attained during the Aim for Fun quest. The Aim for Fun quest is... They do. They all have birthdays, too. So I can't even do any of that stuff until I get to Moppu level 12. And he's at level 3. But he likes Frosty and strawberries. I give him this. This is pretty cool. But to have Hello Kitty with me, leveling up is pretty quick. Chai Shake. Power up. 5. Now I'm at level 5. Gives me a dining room table. Sure, I'll take it off your hands. 5 chips. Give him another flower. Now I'm at level 6. The yellow, blue, and white palette. Three. Okay, so it doesn't like just the ice one. You have to make it into something in order for him to like it. So, I don't have any more flowers, so I can't give him any more of those. Oh well, we gotta have to wait. Brady, got another question. Absolutely. It's wiki, or sorry, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, one word, .wiki.com. But if you go to his Moppu thing, his birthday is February 10th. Birthday, February 10th. Oops. For Moppu. What's your question there, Brady? Will I hear from this person? Okay. It's one of those genie questions. I'm assuming you're meaning, will I receive a message from this person? Queen of Hearts. 9 of Clubs. 5 of Spades. It's a good one. It's nice, but the Spades, 5 of Spades. Will they talk to me? Well, Queen of Hearts, compassion. This is emotional maturity. This is very supportive energy here. 9 of Clubs, these are boundaries. This is like holding your ground. And then 5 of Spades, it's moving past setbacks, detachments, or like leaving conflict behind here. So I was like, The Queen of Hearts, though, there's still some baseline of like care or some like at least emotional energy with this person. The 9 of Clubs, like there's like some sort of boundary or of a defensive wall that's been put up, kind of keeping this communication on pause for now. And then you get the 5 of Spades. Seems like both of you are in a space of like moving past this recent frustration or the setback, which is going to require some distance, but you'll hear from them eventually, but it's not going to happen until there's some sort of current tension that you have and the walls are going to come down. But for today, no, but just make sure that you protect your peace, match this 9 of Clubs energy. So just, they're saying don't wait around really, or pause your life for this message, at least not until the dust settles. Seems like there's some conflict or some tension between you two. In case you guys forget, I do have my own emotes that you guys can use. Not the animated ones, not unless you're subscribers, but the static ones you guys can use. Yeah, sorry for the bad news. Bad news bears. So the answer is yes, after tensions are easy. Correct. At least not until the dust settles. Whatever happened, gotta let it calm down first. Yeah, because trying to talk to somebody when they're still heated, you might say something that you don't mean. Twist. Call to Adventure Part 3. Oh, I need to release Hello Kitty. Hold on. Wait, do you have any paper crafts? Yes, she does. No thanks. Yoink. Pinguino. Snowsicles. Snowdrop. Oh, are there any of his visitors? Because every character on this in this game has friends, family. In Hello Kitty's case, boyfriend that come to the island. So, like, if they have a little house on them, they're residents now. They're permanent people permanent characters that are on the island. If they're they're temporarily here. They're traveling for 2 more days. Cappuccino is, and they're in cabin 8B, which is next to Mocha's 7. If they have a little X thing, they're not traveling currently. Residents. No, the little octopus person's here. Hold on. I haven't talked to them yet. Hagidon has underwater friends, which I've been kind of neglecting from getting them to the island because I forget there's underwater ones. But this one is somebody's already. Have I seen? No. Oh, I think that's the new one, the new frog that's coming in. It's this one. That's Karopi. Piki. Number run. This one. Yes, he is. He has 1C is his cabin. He'll be here next fall. So he won't be here till next fall. The grumpy one, he won't be here until October or until next fall also. He has 1A and he's in 1C and he's in 1B. I don't have anything for him yet because he's not traveling. I don't have anything for her because she's not traveling. Está en la lista de most. Kurososuke. No va a estar aquí hasta el otoño. But Pam should be here. He's a 4-star. He's almost a resident. And his brother Tam, he has a 5-star, so he's a resident now. But I got to make sure I do Pam's quests. And their quests are usually daily quests. So top of the flock. Transform into a flocker doodler. Which I already have them as a thing. But daily quests is when you have to Pam. Un gran favor personal que te pido, hazlo residente de tu pueblito. I will. Ya tiene su propio cuarto. Listo. Okay, I need to make There's an octopus. This guy. See, this one's already Otamaro. Otamaro. They're next door. This is their cabin over here. In one. But I gotta make the octopus one. Itaro. So he'll be here till the 29th, and I didn't make him a room, but his cabin requirements, it needs to be underwater. He has to have a bed. He has to have 8 bookcases and 3 chairs, 3 lamps, and a purple latte. Okay, so furniture-wise, we need beds. Where's the pillow? Pillow. Oh wait, which specific one does he like? They have specific styles that they like. So he likes books. So if there's a book kind of a bed, anything with a book. But since he's an octopus, I'm going to give him a clam bed. Don't put the bed right in front of the thing. All right. So we got a bed. So I need... Nope, not this one. Not that one, not that one. So there's bookcases, there's 5. He said he needed 8? 2, 4, 6, 7. Is that what he needed? Was that... I've already forgotten. Is that true? He wanted 8 or 5? So I got his bed. Yeah, he wants 8 bookcases. Jeez. All right. Well, we at least have these many. That one. I'll just stagger them. That one. It's huge. They're huge. Six, 7. One more. Jeez. Okay. Seven of those. I need 3 chairs, 3 lamps, and a purple latte. Lamps, chairs. Got 100 of them, so. Give a little reading nook. Some side lamps. Why is that? Well, let me move this one. There you go. That's better. Hi, Kinta. Welcome in. Butterfly. Oh, here's one. with this one? Oh, I know. I'm gonna move this there. Make it into a reading lamp. Oh. There you go. Reading lamp. There's 3 lamps. Now we need chairs. Feelings a person I like towards me will we be together. Quinta over on YouTube. Did I reset this one? I did not. Let me reset this first. Will the person's feelings, will the person that I like's feelings be reciprocated? Basically. Live in the moment. This came up again. Second time it's come out today. Tonight's numerology number 7, so I'll be shuffling these 7 times. We have the 2 of clubs, the Joker, 4 of spades, Will the person I like me back, and will we be together? Joker's always the tricky one. But yeah. Living in the moment, again, it's present tense. It's releasing some expectations. It's also taking up like some breathing room there. 2 of clubs, it's a mutual spark. It's a conversation here. It's building a connection. Joker, wild card, surprises, unpredictable twists. The 4 of clubs, that's rest or like taking a break, slowing down a little bit, slowing down the pace a little bit. But with live in the moment, you got to stop overthinking the future, really, and just kind of enjoy where things stand right now, Akinta. The 2 of clubs, it's a really good sign. This is like a genuine mutual interest, really good conversations here. This shared spark between the 2 of you. But the Joker with the 4 of spades, like the potential is there, but the journey to like becoming a couple, I guess, it's going to be very unexpected. If it happens, it might require you to slow down the pace a little bit instead of trying to rush into this relationship. But yeah, the feelings are there, but don't force anything or try to label things too quickly with them. If a relationship does develop, it's going to develop a little naturally. So just have fun getting to know them without any kind of pressure, and just trust the timing and let these surprises unfold in their own time. There, Quinta. Does that make sense? know there's a delay between what I say and okay. You are welcome, Akita. Feather. Reset this one too. Again, if anybody wants a reading, just type in exclamation join. I'll see it in the chat. Okay, one more chair. I'll give him this one. Ordinary chair. Oops. Where'd that other one go? Give him an ottoman. Just to relax. I just need one. Oh, I need the latte, right? And one more bookcase to get that Squidward, whatever his name is. Taro. One more bookcase and the purple latte. Hopefully they are selling some bookcases, or maybe I can build one. Let's see. We can go to the furniture store. My Melody's furniture store over here. Oh, whoops. I'm like, I know I clicked the little thingy, but thank you. Gracias por decirme. Let's see. What is this? A snowball. Don't have enough for a snowball. That's a kitchen counter. It's not a coastal bed is good. And I got one of those. Ruined floors. Tropical wallpaper. You need 2 counters. Do those count as... I don't think those count as bookcases. Do they? There's no bookcases there. Go to the bench. The workbench. Maybe I can build one? What kind of furniture can I build? It's a log armoire. Log bookshelf. There you go. And then to make a latte, a purple latte. Purple latte is spinach. Spinap. Over here. Purple latte. Cool. Okay, now we got everything for the squid guy. If you have Haggadon as your companion, you swim like twice as fast. Hold on, let me get these things. There you go. Box clam. There. Need to change. It's big. There you go. Then oh wait, I have to be in this one. Food. Where is the purple latte? I'll put it over here. There you go. So now it should say satisfies him, but I need 5 books to get his do these count? Yeah, no. Magazines. These are magazines. None of them are books. All of these magazines and none of them are books. Really? Tags, okay. Music. Oh, here's books. 1. Got 1 book. Mystic book. Can I make more mystic books? Let float there. See, because now I have a star. So I need 4 more stars. So I need to make a mystic book. Can I make them? I know I can make books. I just don't know if I can make a mystic book. Hopefully I can make a mystic book. Oops. Right. You can't filter this, which is annoying. To go down. See, oh, these are gift boxes. So I can make a book. Blank book. Let's see if I can make a blank book. Glitchy book. Wait, was that? Would that satisfy the book? Because it's any book, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'll just I could just make 4 more blank books. Okay. Or glitchy book. One, 2. Oops. I already have 1. I made 1. So I just need 3 more. Math's hard. Okay. You guys can hear the music, but I can't. It's all silent for me. Let's have a... No. Okay. So we have 1 star. books. Put it on. No. 1, 2, 3. Now there's 5 books. There we go. So now the more hearts you have, the more likely they are to show up. So this satisfies him showing up. And I think the only way to get him to show up is if I restart the game or reset, close it out, save it, close it out, and go back to it. I think. But everything's ready for him to show up. Where's the... Get some cabbage. $45 cabbages. Where's the... Are they on top? Shows them in the thing. Hey, Purple Moon. Welcome in. Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. Got me with my Hello Kitty hat. She's good. Absolutely. Just type in exclamation join. Make sure I got you in case things start to pop up quickly. But I am using the cassette cards today, along with the Everyday Millennial Oracle. What can I do you for? Thank you, Purple. I got it from the shop app. I just typed in Hello Kitty hat. What's your question there, Jenny? Here's my menu. I do horoscopes, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, as long as you tell me your sign. And then I have general, love, and career. And I also have yes or no coin spins too, if you want those. Oh, hello there. Inari ASMR over on YouTube. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And Jenny is asking on Twitch, what is Fergus doing right now? You can go ahead and ask your question there, Inari. Today's numerology number is 7, so I'll be shuffling these 7 times today. What's he doing? Ooh, pizza. 9 of diamonds, 7 of hearts, 9 of hearts. Got the 9s and the hearts here. What is Fergus doing right now? Thank you. I like to match my oracle cards with my decks here. But the 9 of diamonds, like the 9 of pentacles, this is about like self-reliance. This is luxury. This is like enjoying the fruits of their labor. Seven of Hearts, like the Seven of Cups. Daydreamings, a lot of options here. There's also distractions because they're both upside down and, upright and reversed here. These poker cards, basically the French suited cards, I also bought on the shop app. But the rest of my cards, either Amazon or sometimes at the local shops. The Nine of Hearts is like the Nine of Cups. This is comforts. These are like personal satisfactions. This is like that wish fulfillment kind of card. The Nine of Diamonds seems Ferguson is in his zone right now. Pretty much entirely focusing on his own comfort, his own like personal space. But the Seven of Hearts, it's like his mind's wandering in like a million different places. He's very distracted, maybe not on his phone, but he's daydreaming or like weighing a bunch of different options very casually, though, kind of letting himself get lost in some sort of entertainment. And the Nine of Hearts just kind of reinforces that. So whatever like he's up to, he's feeling very content, very cozy, very satisfied with himself right now. But seems like he's just relaxing, unwinding, kind of doing whatever makes him happy right now. He's keeping it low key. He's kind of in an indulgent mood. Yeah. Take a little page off his things and just go treat yourself. Do something comfy. You've been here a whole year and a month, 28 days, 2 hours, 44 minutes, and 43 seconds. I had my 1 year anniversary on Twitch, at least last month or a couple months ago. So yeah, it seems like he's either home or someplace that he finds cozy and just kind of lost in his own sauce. If that's where he makes himself comfortable, then he's home. Wherever he's at, he's very relaxed and wherever makes him happy. So seems like he's in a very low stress situation. Okay, Inari over on YouTube is next. What's your question there, Inari? ASMR. I love unintentional ASMR. It's like my favorite thing is unintentional ASMR from like Bob Ross, the OG unintentional ASMR. There's also this lady who does crystal healing things. General reading, absolutely. Did I reset this one yet? I have not. Hold on. Let me reset this first. Or like somebody explaining something in great detail, very calming voice. There's a whole thing on unintentional ASMR where a guy is teaching people how to get up from a chair. I have a whole playlist of unintentional ASMR. They usually get busy with readings at the beginning, and then it kind of dies down for a second. I get to play Hello Kitty Island Adventure for a little bit. And then towards the end, it gets busy again. Let's see what this general reading is for you, Inari. I do my shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 7, so shuffling these 7 times. You have sweetness. And then for the other cards, these are plastic. They're see through here. Twitch wouldn't let me view your content, so I came. It wouldn't let me view my content. Why not? I don't think I have any restrictions on anybody. That's odd. 5 of hearts, 3 of clubs, 3 of spades. So hearts are like cups, clubs are like wands, spades are swords. Oh, it's on your end? Okay. Okay, well, it's not a awful card. Sweetness. Everybody wants some sweetness. It's gentleness. This is appreciation. These are like the small gestures, the small pleasures here. 5 of hearts, like the 5 of cups, it's regret, but it's like shifting focus. These are like emotional transitions here. French suited cards are like both the upright and reversal in tarot, so they can mean anything really, and just how it all kind of threads through everything. The 3 of clubs, like the 3 of wands, it's like looking ahead or like planning or like this initial progress. The 3 of spades, like the 3 of swords, we all know what the 3 of swords is: heartbreak, minor disappointments. It's also about clearing the air here, but with sweetness as the focal point. This is like the gentle, the positive things around you, even if it feels a little bit, turbulent here. The 5 of hearts with the 3 of spades, it's like you're dealing with some lingering regrets, maybe some minor disappointments, or maybe a situation that kind of stung, emotionally. But the 3 of clubs, it's like you're already looking forward towards the future. You're making plans. You're finding your footing to just move past all of this. Yeah, don't let the small setbacks or like those past disappointments ruin your vibe. You do have to acknowledge the sting, but then, consciously just focus on the good things, and just the fresh plans that you have ahead of you. But just be gentle with yourself today. Let this sweetness back into your life. All my past readings, all my past streams are all from like the last year. They're all on YouTube. Same name, Timber Tarot Gamer, for those on Twitch. Because on Twitch, I do have the video on demand, but it only lasts for like a week and then it's gone. But you can find all my past readings there if you want. Then I do at the end, I do it like a collaborative reading to everybody. Kind of like the story of the night. Yeah, don't forget to be gentle with yourself. I'm also same name, Timber Tarot Gamer, on Twitch, YouTube. I do have an Instagram. I just post a lot of the things that I post on TikTok, because I'm also on TikTok. I did go live on TikTok last week before, when I had some issues with Streamlabs. So I went on in the TikTok's live studio app. I was able to go live there. But I figured out what happened. I ended up clicking the wrong thing, and it was sending out 4 different signals at the same time, which made my broadcast glitchy. Yeah, I used to manually save both the horizontal and the vertical ones, because I was going to, when I first started the stream, I did the the card layout and nothing else. I didn't say anything. I just kind of like made the clip of all the cards that were laid out, and then I was like, I should do it as a collective reading. So then I had the layouts, and then I do a voiceover of like all the readings. I can look back. I make one of those, and then when I downloaded it from Twitch, the horizontal one, I cut the actual readings in, all the readings that I had there, so you can look back at the specific reading that you had. But that was taking a long time, so I stopped doing that. Unless you guys want me to, then I'll start doing those again. But until then, we're playing some Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Where is Karomi? She's up there. She's in a little witch hut. Oh yeah, they're having the paper parade. And Hello Kitty Island Adventure, this thing called the Paper Parade. It's basically their version of the Pride Month. It's fun. Okay. What you want? Do you have telepathy? Because I was just thinking I could use you. I mean, that I wanted to see you. Okay, I'm looking. I'm having a lot of... Oh, I had that too. I actually got rid of a molar. Before I had my insurance, dental insurance, I had this molar that popped in the middle all the way down to the root. And then the gum or the root actually grew inside the tooth. It was a lot of pain. That was a lot of pain. And I had to take ibuprofen on the inside, the gum numbing, what's that? It's been a while since I used it. Ambisol, I think it's called. In my mouth to numb it. Bengay on the outside, and then I was just holding my neck here from just the pain. And then I finally got a union job that had benefits, and as soon as I went and got dental, I got that thing yanked out. But I feel your pain, at least if it's that much of a pain. I've got some other things too, taking out some other molars. I'm missing like 3 of them. Ooh, duck. What do you want? Cheese and crackers. I didn't expect to see here. You could really do anything. Thanks, Peckle. Hopefully you can help me out. Sometimes I get tired. You have a potion to keep my feet moving. So you want crack? Quack. I mean quack. He wants quack. Stamina recharge potion. Stamina potion, that's perfect. Now I can dance nonstop. Yeah, you can. He's got some happy feet. He's dancing in the corner. The straight penguin. What do you want? Kelp maze, but I keep needing to come up for air. Oops. So the underwater potion, right? I already have a deep dive potion. Interesting. Try it, see how it goes. I'll leave you a 5-star review. She's a doctor here. Atsuko! Been exploring Mountain Hothead, and I'm not the most athletic person. Sometimes I wish I could just float on the air. You know what I mean? You got to push for that, so you want to get high. Thermal potion. There you go. Oops. Wrong one. That button. I meant. There you go. Watch out for the lava. I don't think I've ever used the thermal potion. Maybe there's parts of the mountain I haven't used yet. Everything I really stop by for potions? Yep. Good place, nice and neat. For a jet and potion getaway, I've gotten lots of visitors. Nice potion out on your own. I guess you're on a journey potioneer. Sweet. Maybe we can franchise, add potion huts around the island. Potion hut special. Okay. That one's done. Here for another 30 minutes. So if anybody needs that question answered. If not, I will see you guys next month. Okay, so is there any place that I haven't gone to that I could go to if I used Lava Walk? No, I can get there. Maybe up here? Some spicy. Ooh, wrong one. Let's see. Try a potion. Thermal potion. Alright. Boom. Oh. That was supposed to let me walk on water. Or walk on lava, right? Did I eat it? Yeah. Receive a high boost when using balloons. Oh. Oops. It wasn't that. So it wasn't lava walk. It was just a height boost. Okay. Boop. That was it. Okay. Never mind. Ooh, training down there. There's something to give the bunny there or her. Oh, is that Lou? No. Wait, where'd she go? She left. Where'd she go? She was right there. There's the bear. Oh, that's why there were balloons over there. Because they were above. They were up in the air. I was like, it showed them at the underwater club. But this must be where the things are. So I've been thinking about how to help the island spirit all night, and now I'm exhausted. Do you have any good ideas? Skydiving? Something adventurous? Hello, everyone. Oh dear. I'm looking worried about something. What's going on? Trying to make the island better. Island spirit. Cooking adventure. Baking. Other kind of cooking. Candy cloud machine. To try that out. Okay. So we're Cloud Adventure Part 3. Meet Hello Kitty at the Candy Cloud machine, which is up there. Wait, I can just take the rainbow. There you go. So glad we're doing this together. I thought it would be best to start simple. How about a sweet cloud? Sweet cloud. There you go. Trying to get outside treats usually pick. How about something savory? Moon cheese and clouds. A cloudy cheese. Cheese cloud. Salty and sweet. Light and fluffy. Cheesecake. Yeah. Pick the first two recipes. Why don't you pick the next one? I can take notes of what will work. Can you make your favorite flavor of cotton candy? Cotton candy. Fruity cloud. Spiced cloud. Sweet. Sweet. Tropical. I actually like the toasted marshmallow cloud. That one sounds good. It was marvelous. Thank you for the recipe. Be walking. I'm going to try the pizza oven next. Who doesn't love pizza? Okay, meet her at the pizza oven. Oh, there's a thingy. Steam drop. Let's see. Batsmaru loves pizza. Let's start by making one he'll like. Pineapple pizza. Gross. I already got one. You know what's weird? I detest pineapple pizza, but I like orange chicken. They never make an orange chicken pizza, which I would try. But I don't like pineapple pepperoni, but I do like orange chicken. Any trouble? No trouble at all. Let's make you something. What kind of pizza do you want? She wants a spicy pizza. I already got a spicy pizza. There you go. My pleasure. If I was eating Domino's, when we eat Domino's, it's very rarely, but we do eat on Domino's. we order the pepperoni, jalapeno, and mushroom. Or is it? Yeah, jalapeno, pepperoni, mushroom. It's a good combo. Dessert. I don't have a dessert pizza ready, but it's dough and the cloud. Cotton candy cloud. Delicious. Sounds like a plan. Last food and pudding time. To Gemstone Mountain. Soda. Get some sody. Or like some people like to call it, pop. In the soda, in the phrase pop or soda, war of words. sodas winning. A few of our friends coming to dance hall today and sort of want refreshments. Let's see, it's enough soda. Strawberry, banana, and cream sodas should cover it. Do we have all that enough? Ooh, I only have 7 bubbles left. But I have the recipes. Banana soda. Cream soda. Strawberry soda. Wait, how many do I have to make? 5. I don't have enough for all 5. You already had a cream soda. I'm going to have to go to the railroad. Underground railroad. And 3, that would make 5. I only have 1 left. I wonder if I still have enough. Hold on. There is a workbench in this area. I think I have. Yes, I got a bunch. Okay, good. See, this is why I mean pick everything you see out there. Because you're going to need it later. I got 10 more sodas. Fizzy crystals. That's enough to make the other ones. Makes 5. And that makes 5. Gift them to the bird, to the duck. Sounds good. $25 minutes left. Everybody's 2-stepping it. Candies are super delicious. No. For friends. Making them sodas. Thanks for taking care of us. You two are dancing. Come dance with us. We're coming. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. A great day today. Hope it helped Island Spirit. I think we did. Stretch yourself to try new things, definitely adventurous. And tomorrow's another day. We'll keep helping the Island Spirit tomorrow. Call to Adventure Part 3 is done. Alright. What other quests do we have? Wonderfall. Reach level 25 with Koji Mayan. Outside the blocks requires level 8 cafe. The right tools. Complete the quest My Future Furniture Finale. Okay. Reach level 13. I'm still doing the critter chic, but at least I did one more thing. Those you have to like catch a bunch of bugs in order for you to study them in order to make these lamps and other furnitures things, but you use them up. You're basically making furniture out of bugs. Or I used 10 chickens to make that mirror. Okay. Top of the flock. Cafe quest. I still got a day for all of that. But it doesn't really tell me the reward. So That's it, really. That's all the quests that I've done. That's all I can do today, quest-wise. But I can see if there's any visitors coming. Oh, I need to talk to... Oh, no. She's still... Cappuccino's still... He's still at a 3-star. Once they reach 5-star, then you can talk to them and they'll ask if they want to become a permanent resident. Hey, Curry. Doing good. How are you? Let's see, she's level 3. He's level 2. Burpee. And Kuma is level 4, so they're almost a resident. And I've been good. I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Got a new card deck that I'm using today too. The cassette cards. But yeah, I have my little menu now of things. Oops, it's on this one. I didn't transfer it on that one. Got my Hello Kitty cat. Yeah, this is my menu. So if you want a horoscope reading, I can do daily, weekly, monthly, yearly ones. You can general love and career readings, most of the more popular ones. Or if you want a free yes or no coin spin, I can do those too. I'd like to chat that. That's okay. Absolutely. Which one? Oh, I need to make my weekly. Bit of a complicated question. No worries. Excuse me. More a particular question. Would be yes or no. Okay. Yeah. What's your sign, by the way? You know? Most people don't. I'm sure you. They have a regular yes. Hold on, let me zoom in on this one. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I reported my employer for a couple of things happening, and well, I want to leave. Oh. My question is, will he retaliate? Sagittarius. Okay. I have my yes or no coin, but I also have all of these zodiac ones. So, Libra, Pisces. This one, right? Pretty sure it's that one. Gemini. It's Capricorn. Yeah, it is that one. Okay. Okay. So I got the Sagittarius one. Sagittarius coin. So if it falls on the Sagittarius, it's yes. If it's the back of it, it's no. And then I'll pull some cards to clarify why yes or why no. Is your employer going to retaliate after reporting? My glob. It's wow. Okay. That has never happened before. Thanks. It never went. Whoa. Huh. That is very. Will my employer retaliate after reporting him? It's either yes or no because the coin never fell over. It's still straight up. That's weird. Okay. Okay. That is very crazy. But yeah, it's not stuck. It just never stopped flying. Okay, so so that's a maybe. Okay. It's all up in the air. So it's not a yes and it's not a no. It's a maybe. But let's see why. That is crazy. Tonight's numerology number 7, so I'm shuffling these 7 times. All right, so with this maybe, you have the 5 of hearts and the 2 of hearts. And it's still not moving. But yeah, it's okay. The 5 of hearts is like this emotional friction. This is disappointment. This is like changes in the workplace dynamic. The 2 of hearts, it's connections. These are the conversations. It's like trying to find a balance here. But the coin standing straight up is just it's like reflecting this tension, this limbo that you're feeling right now. The 5 of hearts is like there's there'll be some emotional fallout, some awkwardness here, or the friction, at least in the atmosphere at work because of the report. But the 2 of hearts, like things are still hanging in the balance, literally here. It may lead to some unnecessary discussions or like a need to like manage this workplace relationship rather than like an immediate direct action of like malice with this. But retaliation is no, it's never happened. It's never like just stuck like that before scenes, which is weird. But retaliation is like a very serious thing, though. It's the energy suggests to yes or like to shift in how like you're treated more than or more of like a tense environment. But even if you don't, how do I put this? It shifts to yes, like he will, but it's in how you're treated or like a more in this more tense environment. The aggressive action right now. But yeah, this whole thing is very volatile. Um, it's very tense. Just make sure you're protecting yourself by documenting everything. Um, Dates, times, any kind of conversations that you had with them. Make sure all your paperwork is there. But just keep your interactions very professional with them and just rely on the HR department if you have one of those or some external labor, guidelines. Um, if things feel a little uncomfortable with them, just make sure you stay grounded, keep your boundaries very firm, um, at least while the dust settles. That is so weird. So weird. But yeah, even the coins, like, ooh, I don't know. Like, I try to. That's where it was before. That's so weird. Yeah, the coin's the same size as all of them. There's no like difference in the things on it because it's usually the yes or no coin. Where is it? Where'd I put it? Because he told me if you want your future to go well, don't play games. And I was like, what? Yeah, he seems like a very sketchy person. Yeah, would document everything. Any conversations, don't ever be in the same room with them. Make sure there's always a third person there. So, like, if he calls you or she or they call you to talk somewhere privately, be like, no, I need somebody to be here with me. I'm not going to be left alone with you. You're welcome. Oh, thank you for redeeming. It's crazy. Now we had a coworker at work. Our former boss used to like going into the locker room and just kind of chat with the guys between shifts. And this one guy, he was newer, was there standing, and the former boss decided to give him a hug as like a, I don't know, some weird locker room straight thing. I don't know. But the guy got uncomfortable and then he sued him for sexual harassment. And then from that point on, he didn't go into the locker room with us, which I always found weird because he just kind of stood there talking to everybody. Like, you're our boss. What do you have your own? It got very awkward. But from then on, everybody just basically kept their distance from both of them. But you're welcome. Yeah, always have a third person near you if he's going to talk. And if he doesn't want that, get in front of a camera somewhere. So at least it's recorded. And any kind of private conversations you had, I saw this on TikTok, as whatever you two said in the conversation, write it down in an email and then send it to him and be like, just to make sure that these are the talking points that we talked about during our meeting. If this is correct, if not, you can give me your other things. So then it's, especially if it's his work email, because make sure it's not his actual email. It's a work email, or at least forward it to HR if you're sending it to them. But just always keep a paper trail. Let's see. I need to reset this one. I'm going to do my week ahead. I was trying to remember to do those on the Saturdays and do my week ahead. Reset that. Okay. Okay, I got make some noise. This came up already today. It's funny enough that's the same Same lights in our bathroom. All right, with mixing noise, I got the King of Diamonds with the 6 of Hearts. Since I'm a Virgo, this is like the running theme of next week, or at least something to keep in mind. You know, it's a horoscope, things like that. This is like expressing myself or like being heard. This is a very confident card. King of Diamonds, some financial focus, stability, some practical leadership there. 6 of Hearts is nostalgia. These past connections or a very familiar comfort here. Seems like next week for me is going to be stepping out of the background. Speaking up, I'm a very soft-spoken person naturally, I guess. But I guess I'm going to have to let my presence be known here next week at least. Or at least speak up a little more. King of Diamonds. It's like I have control over my daily responsibilities. Really good, solid, secure foundation for me. But the 6 of Hearts, it's like it wants me to reconnect to old friends, maybe family, some past sweet moments, you know. It kind of gives me an emotional boost just to feel a little more confident in speaking up. But yeah, shouldn't be afraid to take up space or share my ideas next week at work, you know, or with friends because I don't go to school. It's just at work or with friends. I really don't have friends. I have acquaintances. I have a lot of acquaintances. I don't actually have people that I hang out with when I'm home. But practical life at least is going to be very stable. So I'm going to need to use that energy to kind of celebrate any kind of wins that I have coming up next week. Probably try to reconnect with people. I'm like, who? I don't really hang out with anybody. But overall, I need to make my voice be heard next week. Yeah, if you guys want a weekly horoscope for next week, since it's the in-between of end of the month and the beginning of the month. Although next week is going to be the 3rd and 4th of July. So I might not be here for the 4th of July, only because I need to make sure that Zeus is comfortable with all the explosions going on out there, especially for the 250th anniversary of this place we're in. Yeah. But there's not a lot to celebrate, you know, especially right now. A lot of stuff going on here, at least. It's like that meme. It's like that meme of Squidward looking out through the window and you see Patrick and SpongeBob going, yay! That's where Squidward right now, looking at the world. Everybody's having fun. I'm like, everybody's rights are getting taken away or a bunch of other stuff going on in the world right now. But yeah, if anybody wants a horoscope reading for next week, just tell me your sign. Type an exclamation join. But we're not really busy, so you guys need to. If not, we have another. Oh, actually, there's another 4 minutes left. Let's see. Oh, what's her name's over here? Oops, missed that one. I was looking at the mini map. That's what I was looking for. Rebel. I don't remember. I think she gives me stones. Yeah, iron. Love having you here. All right. That other lady is supposed to be here. See, that's Finico's place, and this other place is supposed to be set up for her. And she's supposed to be traveling there. I got all of her stuff ready for her. Because she wanted... These are Retsuko's co-workers, by the way. And she has Mont Hothead, one bed. We got her 6 chairs when she only needed 5. Got to take one of the chairs out. Got the furniture, got the item, got that item, got those items. I think she was the one that was hardest to get. But I need to take out one of the chairs. Okay, I know what to do. This chair. Remove. There we go. Much better. She needs a rug. I got 4 rugs. Here we go. Now it looks weird, so I'm gonna... There we go. Now that looks weird. There we go. That's better. Okay. That's fine. All right. All right. Roll the credits. But yeah, this will be the last day that you see this graphic. I'm going to change the graphics for July. I have some ideas and I'm kind of like tinkering around with it. Here's a little sneak peek of it. I'm not entirely good at this. I don't like the yellow. Might change the yellow. It's the opposite of purple that I'm doing here, but... Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Rosa, thank you for the follow. You are my 290th follow on Twitch. Thank you guys so much, everybody. Till next month, see you guys later. Hasta luego, Saichin. If nothing catastrophic happens. See you later.